party people. Oh. It's Randee for Thunderhorse Descendant. I'm here today on a Thursday, because it's Thursday, and on Thursday, y'all, we do live stuff. Whew. How are we doing this morning? Hello. Hi, Rosanna. Good morning. Hi, Linda. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, fully retired and able to watch 5 mornings a week. Woot! What? You retired for reals, Donna? Okay. I'm super excited. I'm so glad that you have retirement. Good for you. Good morning. Coffee is required. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Good morning, Rosina. Good morning, Lynn. Welcome in, everybody. So, things and stuff. What do we got to report? It's still dark in here. It's still dark in here. It is currently 37 degrees outside. It is raining still. There was a big thunderstorm last night, and then it hailed, and now it's supposed to snow all day, all night, and then into tomorrow in Minnesota. So Minnesota doesn't know what they're doing. They're like, no, we would like to continue with the winter that never ends. So it's still dark. I'm still sad. I'm still sad when it's dark. Ugh. So anyways, that's the goings-ons with that. Also, Jefferson, I put Jefferson in charge of looking into the membership thing yesterday, so he did some stuff with that. He did a test live yesterday, but he said it was private, so he said no one else could see it. I don't know if that's true or not. But he was testing out some stuff, so that was pretty cool. What we learned is that we would probably have to do it on Patreon and not on YouTube, because YouTube is, first of all, taking 50% of everything we make. Second of all, they make you have 2 tiers of like membership, or 2 to 3 tiers of membership, but they don't all offer the same thing, and I just thought that would be confusing, so I was like, no. So anyways, we're looking into that. Jeff's building some stickers and some stuff. I don't know. I put him in charge. IT, you know. So he was working on that yesterday. He was asking me questions. I was like, I am tired. I cannot help you right now. He's like, I'll be over here on the couch eating popsicles with Jake. I cannot. Congratulations. Good morning, PK. Good morning, Eve. Good morning, Barb. Spring in Montana and Minnesota sound very similar. Yeah. Minnesota doesn't know what it's doing. It's just like, huh. So obviously I did not get my plants planted last weekend because there was, I don't know what, hail and snow or something. Hi, Danielle. So I didn't get my plants planted last weekend. I was hoping I'd be able to get them planted this weekend. I'm not going to have any vegetables by the time we get around to having to put them in the ground. Figure that out. Jeff said I could use part of his little garden that he has upstairs. So he has like a whole little like lighting thing for his bonsai plants. And he was like, maybe you could just put them in here. And I was like, yeah. But remember, we're having a contest, so I don't know if I trust it. I don't know if I trust it. I'm like, I don't know. I think I prefer to just put them in my porch. But if they don't grow in there because it's cold, then I don't know. Good morning. You are lucky to have an IT department at your disposal. Yes, I'm trying to. Jefferson's usually pretty good at helping with things because I have no idea what I'm doing. He's like, you should have, if you didn't know, Jefferson was like, you should have a YouTube channel. And I was like, I don't want a YouTube channel. And he was like, well, I set one up for you. So now here we are. And I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, I don't know. The only thing I was concerned about So let me just tell you this. So I wanted to make sure that people who have the membership can get the live video, right? Because we're going to do 2 behind the scenes videos of like me and Shannon doing stuff, like doing work, like what it actually looks like behind the scenes. And then, which will be recorded videos. But then we're going to have 1 video a month, which is a members only sale. You know, kind of like we did yesterday, like a members only sale. And that has to be live. So I was like, well, we got to make sure that it can be live. So Jeff figured out a way to connect it to YouTube. So basically, the members would that be on this list that would have access to a list on YouTube. So it would still be a YouTube video. You would still participate as though you're on YouTube the same way you do now. It's just only the people who had memberships would get that video, I guess. So the way Jeff explained it to me is it's basically Facebook, where you can do share photos, share videos, share different things, but it's all behind a paywall. So the only way you get to see all of that stuff is if you pay for the membership. And then there's benefits of the membership, which are the three things I just mentioned: the behind the scenes and the sale thing. And then there's also, like, we were considering allowing the members to order their inspirational bead bundle like a day in advance, to have the option to order it in a day ahead of everyone else. And then also they get to watch all my YouTube videos a day in advance before they publish publicly onto YouTube. So you still could watch them on YouTube for free, but if you want to watch them a day in advance, then you would be able to do that if you were a member. I don't know. Jeff was telling me some other stuff. I was just like, okay, I'm 2 popsicles in, I can't hear you anymore. Good morning. I missed the sale yesterday. Grr. Danielle, well, it really wasn't like supposed to be a sale per se. I was just like, hey, if you want this stuff, let me know. But everybody wanted stuff. I still have a bunch of stuff sitting here that I'm gonna go through, whatever. Some other people messaged me to say that they wanted stuff. So I guess if you watch the video back and you can tell us the names of the stuff, then we can see if we can save it out for you, because that's what another member did. And we're just putting them aside till Monday. But, like, you can't tell us the letter because we don't know, because we don't have it in front of us. You'd have to be able to say what it is. Memberships. Danielle says, memberships, question mark. So yesterday we talked about putting together some memberships, basically for me to make money for my time on YouTube, is the moral of the story. YouTube is better than Facebook for your videos, I think. Yeah, well, obviously, and Jeff knew that. But I was being, I kind of get in this thing where I'm just like, I don't want to listen to you. I'm kind of a child like that. I'm just like, no, I don't want change. So that's kind of a thing I do, but Jeff's pretty good at convincing me, like, it'll be good, don't worry about it. Book YouTubers use Patreon for lives all the time. He should check them out. I can provide some names. So I was telling Shannon about this whole membership thing this morning. And so she, of course, had to jump on Google, and she Googled, and she found out the #1 Patreon user right now in, I guess, wherever, I guess in everywhere, is a crime book person who talks about crime stories and whatnot, and they make, what did she say, $250,000 a month on memberships. And she was like, I want $250,000 a month. And I was like, yeah, me too. Are we going to get that? Probably no. But, ugh, I don't like change, Barb says. Yeah, I know you don't, Barb, but it's going to be fine. Mary, I'm with you. It's confusing. I watched it last night. I have a list. Oh, good, Danielle. Yeah, just email us your list or text us your list or take a picture of your list and send it over here and we'll see what we do. Good morning, Linda. I'm with you, Randee. with the no to change. I know, but I'm trying to be better because most of the changes that Jefferson suggests that I do are usually good. It's just that sometimes I just become frustrated because I have a lot of things that I have to do already. Which I guess if you become a member, you'll see all those things. But I have a lot of things I have to do, and so I don't like anything that's gonna like mess up my schedule. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, I gotta learn this new thing, and what if it doesn't work out like how the other thing went, or maybe it doesn't move as fast as the other thing, or maybe it's not whatever. And actually, there's a term for this. So first of all, people who don't like to adapt to change struggle because everybody struggles to adapt to change because of those reasons I just mentioned. But there's a thing, and it's actually related to domestic violence as far as like, I'd rather stay with like the monster that I know, even regardless of how bad the consequences are, versus the unknown. Like the unknown is always scarier than what you do know, even if what you have is bad, you know? So we studied that a lot in college. So I tried to think of it like this. I'm like, maybe it's going to be better. Let's hope it's better. That's where we're going with Big Commerce. Big Commerce, I think, is better. It's already going way better. Everybody who used the site this week all said that it was better than the last one, than the other one. But it's like, had I been like, oh no, we're just going to stick it out with Square and their horribleness, then we'd still be over there in horribleness. My hair is being weird. Oh, it's a little better. Anyway. Don't cut your nose off to spite your face, as they say. Good morning, all of you party people and pets. Good morning, Rebecca. How much is it to be a member? Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Randy. Good morning, Leah. Well, we don't have this set up yet. We're just in the trial run situation. But my plan is for $15 a month. $15 a month. So as I was explaining to Shannon this morning, patrons back in the day, right? So in essence, I am an artist. I make beading. You guys are artists. You make beading, whatever. So back in the day, like way back there, like people would, patrons, the patrons, the people who would pay artists, would actually pay to like house them and feed them, and they would come to their estate and they would stay and they would do like portraits of their family and, you know, paint their walls or whatever the deal was. And then they would also get paid for their creativity because the people who were paying them either A, didn't want to do it or didn't know how, that kind of thing. And that's what Patreon, so it's like patron but like Patreon. Yeah, that's the thing. So is Shannon going to wear a mask? I don't know. I haven't really discussed that with Shannon. I did tell her that I want to show you guys how we sort the orders after the sale on Monday. Like, I want that to be one of our first videos that we put out, like to show us actually doing the sorting and like all of the business. And I was like, we could put the camera behind your head. And she was like, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe this will ease her into camera life. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out. I guess we could paint her face. We could do like a little butterfly face. I don't know why. I don't know what she plans to do. I didn't really talk to her about it. Maybe she doesn't plan to be involved. I don't know. I was just like, hey, we're doing this. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, that's kind of the dealio with that. Jeff's working on it. I don't know. And then there's something about, there was like a bunch of different things they were saying. I don't know. After the 2 popsicles, I kind of stopped listening. But he said he's going to work on it. So anyways, that's kind of the goings-ons with that. What else we got going today? Today is Thursday. We're gonna make the SKU list for Monday today. That's our kind of our goal. Also, we decided for next month's inspirational bundle, we are gonna do a list because I have these little like canisters and I wanted to put a bunch of stuff in the canister and for it to be cute. And Shannon was like, how are we gonna put a label on this? And I was like, because I'm like, I don't know, just name it cute canister. And she was like, no. I was like, all right. So now we got to make a list for that, I guess. So now we're going to have like a list. And I told her that's kind of like what Bargain Bead Box does. They have like a list and then they have like numbers. Although I did tell her that I like the numbers in the list thing versus the not have like having the like dollar bead bundle bead box has like the list but no numbers. I don't like that. So she was just saying that she wanted to do numbers. So I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I was like, fine, whatever. I was wondering the same thing. Billing for memberships, monthly, weekly, annually. I think it's monthly. I think you can choose to do it monthly. I think is the deal. I have to ask Jeff, but I'm pretty sure. I think there's an option where you can pay for a year if you want to, like in one lump sum, but you could pay monthly if you wanted. I would assume monthly because what if, so like I pay for some people on Patreon. I pay for like, I know Jeff pays for like the Bob Ross guy, and there's this guy who makes books, and I just like him, so I just give him money because I like him. Because he makes these books, they're crazy. Like he makes all the paper. First he makes the paper, then he cuts them out and all this, and then he does like this leather binded book, and he does all these things, and he makes them like really Victorian looking, which is really cool. It takes forever, and then he sells them for like $150, which after seeing all of the work that goes into it is not enough. But he's like, who's going to buy a book for more than $150? And I was like, yeah, well, I guess that's true. So, good morning. Hi, Jenny. I believe you accidentally showed Shannon on the beginning of the Monday Live this week. Yeah. Yep. That's because my my camera froze. The most I am paying for a patron is $15 a month. Yeah. Good morning. Will morning coffee remain the same? Yeah. Morning coffee will be the same, Liz. No worries on that. It's just supposed to be like an extra thing to kind of like help us to continue to do what we do, you know? So like, as an example, if you were at a job and you had to be at your job at, 9 a.m. and you had to be doing your job or whatever for an hour, you would be paid for that hour. You know what I mean? Whereas we do a lot of like behind the scenes work, and like basically I work 7 days a week, and we do all these things to try to like make sure that everything runs okay. Does it always run okay? No, but we're doing our best. And it's just like it's kind of a lot of things, and it's like, yeah, I could just work from like 8 to 4 and stop, but if I did that, then that doesn't give me time to like research gemstones and put together the FOC and work on ideas for the next inspirational bead bundle, and like all these other things that we have to do. And plus I have to pay Shannon. So Shannon makes about $600 a week. So that is a lot of money to pay out in a week. But if I don't have Shannon, then I have to do all those things myself. And if I do all those things myself, then I probably don't have time to do any extra things like YouTube videos or anything like that, because I'll just be shipping all day. Because Shannon is way more proficient at shipping than I am. I don't know why. I was looking at that the other day. Like, what she does in like an hour and a half takes me like 4 hours to do. I don't know why. Or maybe 6 hours. Probably because I'm like, oh, I gotta put a stamp on it. And I don't know. That's the thing. Now we're all going to have Monday videos to look at Shannon. Morning, Randee and chatters. I set the mood for my day. It makes me happy. Oh yeah, no worries. It'll still be morning coffee. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to be a member if you don't want to. It's not like a requirement. You're still gonna get all the the videos and the morning coffee and all the other things that we do. It's just that there might be like perks for the members, like getting to order their thing a day ahead of time or getting to see the video a day ahead of time. It's still a video that we're making that everybody's going to get to see, but they're just going to get to see it early. Or these 3 extra videos I'm going to make that are behind the scenes, like the behind the scenes videos and the members only sale. That is kind of like an incentive for people to become a member and support us. That's also 3 additional things that I don't normally do with all my extra time. So I told Jeff that too. I was like, do I want to be doing a bunch of videos? And he's like, you should just do videos with Amber. He's like, you should do because me and Amber are going to do a podcast. So I was like, I don't know if I want to do videos with Amber because me and Amber have a plan to do a podcast. And YouTube is now offering podcasts. I don't know if you know that. But like I said, these things are not required of you. You don't have to do it. I understand you work really hard and do many things to get ready for your dailies. True. That's true. Thank you so much. So, let's get this party rocking and rolling, shall we? I don't think I have anything else to report. Oh, FOC's Found Objects Challenge, you guys. Don't forget, it's May 1st. I don't know what's going on with this garbage man. He's late. He's been late for 2 weeks. I don't know if it's a new guy or what's happening. I feel bad because I made Jeff get up at like 4:30 in the morning and go put the trash out. Now here he is. What time is it? It's 9:30. I was like, last night at like midnight, I was like, I forgot to put the trash out. And then he was like, I'll get up early in the morning and do it. And I was like, okay. And then, so he did it. And now that was like 5 hours ago. You guys, so silly. Okay. I don't really have anything else to report as of right now. I am going to try to get to the store. Tomorrow. Now it's supposed to be snowing and raining and all of that. So I don't know if I'm going to get there. I'm going to do an extra stitch right here for fun. Oh, okay, that's got to go. This has got to go. So I'm still working on my bird necklace here. I'm just gonna crochet this up as we talk because things and stuff. I did finish the project number 5 bargain bead box yesterday, and I got up at 6 o'clock this morning and edited it, and now I got to get it onto the internet. That one is done. That one was really fun. I was really happy with how it turned out. That was the multi-strand knotted necklace that everybody was commenting that they were excited to see. It's the last one for April. Bargain bead box. Should probably do another one right here. So, like I said, if you are a crocheter and you're just cringing right now, that's fine. I just know enough to do this. This is all I know. Oh, another thing people were saying they wanted me to do is they wanted me to go through my bead boxes. I don't know if they want me to organize them. They didn't say. I was like, well, and then what? You just want to see them or what? Because I think they're probably about as organized as they're gonna get. Honestly. How do you guys organize your beads? Do you do like gemstones all in one box? Check all in one box? Or do you do it like by color? Maybe you put them in jars. I actually kind of like the jar idea. But I don't think I have enough space for that. Popping in to say hi. I am babysitting an almost 3-year-old. Oh, that seems like a big job. The Thunder Ponies. Oh, did I tell you that the Thunder Ponies got in trouble with everybody? So, my sister called me and she said that they were to their grandpa's house and they cut all their hair off, number one. Emma, she's a little one. She's always cutting her hair off. Numerous times she's done it. So I don't know if their grandpa was napping or what happened, but anyway, they cut their hair off. So she cut her hair, then she cut Mia's hair. Then they decided to walk home across town. They are 5 and 3. And they got into super big trouble. Oh. How I organize my beads. They're in a big box, my house. Otherwise known as chaos. That's how you do it? Chaos? Okay, I'm with it. In my bead room, there is practically no room for me to walk. You can't see the top of the table. Oh! I don't. I had something and it was working, but, but I outgrew it. Eve separates by color, gems separate from other beads. I sort all by color and I use photo storage plastic containers. Now that is interesting. Do you just leave them in their baggies and put them in their colored photo box? I do that with chain. And with little projects that I'm working on. I use the photo boxes. I really like them because they fit inside of each other, you know, like the little boxes fit in that big case. So then at least it's kind of like, you know, a little more organized. Although, I don't know if I would like it for beads. I have my beads in bead boxes, you know, and sometimes it just really bothers me because when I put them away, then I don't use them. I'll look there, like if I'm looking for something specific, I'm like, oh good, I know it. I'll look in the check glass box, bet it's in there. And then that all seems fine and everything, and then I look in there and I might find it or I might not. But like when I'm just beading, like when I'm just like, I'm gonna make something, I don't really gravitate towards the box. Yes, I leave them in baggies or on their strings. That sounds like my bead room. I sort by color into 4 compartment boxes when I bother to. I like my beads to breathe and leave them out on the craft table. Now I need a new craft table. Yeah, I used to really, I do prefer, like, if I had the space, I would leave everything out. Because I would prefer to just look at it, like, in a big jumbly mess. That's just me. And I'm like, oh, this and this and this and this. And then, like, make something, you know? Uh-oh, I just heard Shannon cracking a monster. She must be sleepy. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I think we're looking pretty good. I gotta measure what we got here. So this is gonna kind of, I did it very loosely because it's gonna kind of, I need it to kind of stretch out a little. I have found that in the past when I make these kinds of necklaces, like the first day they're kind of like crinkly because they're the string, but then I hang them up like on the wall, or like sometimes I even hang them on this thing that holds my camera, and then they just go the way they're supposed to. Like stretches out the string. Free range beads. Yeah, I want free range beads that are just, I keep buying the same thing if I can't see it. By color in the see-through shoebox. Small items. Seasonal and compartment boxes. Crystals and jars. That is very interesting, Liz. That way, when I'm working, I will pull out the specific color photo box, look through it, separate inner boxes to find the beads I want. All of my photo boxes are clear, so I am able to see them. That's a good idea. No GMO for my beads. Free range only. That's funny. Okay, what do we got? Starting at the bird. 11, which is too many. I'm going to back up those stitches. Well, maybe not, because this is again supposed to be on the side here. So if this is on the side and not in the center, it still would be a little long to do 20 inches. Okay. So I'm going to back up these couple of stitches I have right here by just pulling them out, and then so I get right up next to this bead. What's going on with you, bead? I don't like that bead. Being funny. Okay, so right here, my crocheting, I'm just going to then go through the loop to tie it off. Easy peasy. We've created a knot. Everything is good. Don't have to worry about that. Then I will put on my clasp. I find that I tend to buy more blue. Favorite color is burnt orange. Oh, like Eve, you know what? I have that same problem. You want to know why? I think it's because I think that people like blue. I mean, I like blue, it's fine, but if I had a choice, I'd probably also buy orange or, you know, like some other kind of vibrant lime green. I'm really into that right now. Have been for a while. So I'm going to tie this off. I'm just going to go into this stitch right here with my little needle. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to go 2 times. So I'm going to go 1 and 2. And I'm just going to tighten that up. And then I'm going to go back through this little circle, which is probably hard for you guys to see, but I'm going through the Old Faithful clasp again. And 1 and 2. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is what I always do is I'm going to kind of create a half-inch knot situation and spiral this down just so it looks a little more neat. And I just gotta make sure that this goes over the top of everything here. So basically the knots I tied in there before I started this half-inch knot business, those are what is going to keep it together. These are just for looksies. And I'm tying over the top of the other knots and creating like a macrame situation here. And they will lay down right on top of each other. So now I'm at the bead. It just kind of looks a little better. And I'm actually going to take this, I'm going to go through the bead, if I can. Can I? Nope. I cannot. That's fine. I'm going to cut it off. And I'm going to use my little zippity zapper. Fire. Danger. There we go. Oh! Safety. Get on there, safety. Oh, backwards. Do, 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 do. I need one of those. Well, somebody sent me that one. It said, from the Thunder Chatters. They were probably just sick of me, but they didn't say who they were. They were probably just sick of me going with my lighter. Okay, I don't know where my Loctite is, so we're going to use this guy. This is Kiss Superpower Brush-On Nail Glue. Highly recommend for nail glue if you're looking for that, because it has this little paintbrush right here. And I'm also just going to do a little bit on the knot. Just a little smidge. Blue and purple are popular colors that I find. I seem to buy more blue and green too. Those are the beads that catch my eye when I'm shopping. Blue. PK put the mark, the timestamp for when Shannon's on the camera. This is so silly. Hold on, coffee is required. Oh, my foot fell asleep. Oh man, you want to know what else? Remember yesterday we were talking about how I made it to 3,000 subscribers? And then I said that, and then somebody unsubscribed. So now we're only at 2,999 subscribers. And I was like, oh, shouldn't have said anything. That's what I use. Fire! Yeah, I'm bad with fire. All right, so now we are on to the next side. What do we got for this? Where's my beads? Oh yeah, I decided not to use these guys. They're cute, but I don't want to use them in here because I don't know why. I just don't want to. Just wasn't feeling it. This side has to be shorter. So let's see how long it needs to be. Because look, this is not even supposed to be in the middle. It's supposed to be over here. So we only need like inches. We only need 6 inches or so. Oh, maybe I can use this same string. I think I can get away with it. Can I? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if I can. So, we put a jump ring on here, but now I'm thinking we maybe don't need a jump ring on here. I mean, we could start our crochet and then just hook into it with this jump ring, but I feel like I should just tie onto the bird. I missed the fireworks when you hit 3,000. Well, I'm gonna probably do it again because I lost it. Or something. Do, do, do. 1, 2, do, do, do. Okay, we gotta put these beads on here. Needle got a little funky. There we go. I've been waiting to get 3,000 subscribers. I'm just like, come on, 3,000 subscribers. I'm like, come on, 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know. These people wanted me to look at I think they just want to look at my bead boxes, to be honest with you. I think that's the goings-ons. Which is fine. I don't care. We just did that yesterday. I'm just putting these on random. There's no rhyme or reason. I'll hit subscribe from one of my other pages. Oh, yay, Leah. That would be lovely. I don't know. Maybe it was that guy I was talking about who was talking about Jake. He probably heard me and said, heck with this girl, I'm out. Remember I was telling you that they thought Jake was in some kind of danger? So is anybody trying this crocheting business? I actually really like it. And you know what? Well, now here comes the other garbage man. You guys don't know what you're doing. They're like doing odd number houses and then coming back around. Why is that a thing? Weird. Ooh, I hope it's enough. We only need 6 inches, so we should be good to go. Let me put this over here. Look at me. I dug these out of that box we were selling stuff out of yesterday. Oh, where that one went. But don't worry, I got 2. Get in there, you. Haha. Alrighty. Oh, I gotta have 1 bead down here next to the bird. And then I gotta make a 0 with a hole through it so it looks like a coffee bean. And then my tweezer. I don't have a tweezer, so I'm gonna use a plier. Go through the loop and down by the bead. Huh. lost it. Make the loop. Make it look like a coffee bean. Pull this loop down. Right next to the bead. To start it. Oh yeah, it's pretty good out of 10. Okay. Now we can start with the crocheting. Thanks for the fireworks there, PK. Get this baby started. Alright. Put a little hook in here. Now, just pray I have enough string. I'll do it. I give an extra one. I give an extra one. It's kind of hard for me to get started when the string is this short because I can't wrap my fingers around here the way I want to. I saw this thing on the internet that says it's like a crocheter help or something. It's like a little ring you wear or something, and it like strings it through so you don't have to wrap around your fingers like this. To be quite honest with you, I don't know if I need that, but it seemed like a fun idea at the time. I got you on all the other emails. Yeah, we're doing stuff over here. Speaking of emails, I'm like, I gotta figure that out with the big commerce. The email marketing strategy for that. Okay, see how I'm running out of string? It's getting really tight. So what I'm gonna do is instead, I'm gonna take some beads off. I would say we're probably at about 4 inches, 3 3/4 inches, so we're almost there. That's all we get, I guess. Three, 4. Once it stretches out, it'll be 4. Not in love with that. I have an idea. find these little beads, see if I can give us a little more length, which I think is good. Tie a knot there. So here's what I'm going to do. Put my jump ring in there. And we'll just connect this side. And I was able to get a little more length. I mean, the moral of that story is I probably should have started with a new string, but I was being lazy and didn't want to, so this is what we got going on. I'm fine with it. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this off. And we're going to get our little burner out. Oh my goodness. What happened? Oh, I cut it too short. Oh, my little loop came out. Dang. Okay. Don't worry. I need a small jump ring. Rosanna says she's shocked I have a bead stopper. As am I, Rosanna, as am I. Okay, so burn that. I'm gonna put a little smidge of super glue on the end here. Remember not to panic. Here's what we're gonna do. Let that dry, and we're going to take our little tiny jump ring. And we're going to put him right here. This is a small oval, which will be blocked up by these beads. And then we'll go with the large one, connect onto him, and then we will connect onto there. No problem. So now what I'm going to do, so this should be blocked up by there, is I'm going to find us a little charmy charm. Oh, perfect. Here we go. Use that guy. We need another jump ring. Is this little one gonna work? I have to use a big one. Okay, and then we grab a ball head pin. Wind up this one that I said was being funky. We wanted a Q bead on the end. You know it. Oh. I don't like this. Remember I tried this? This is bad. I don't even know why I still have that. It pinches my finger because it's got like this part of it is really long, and so right here it like pinches my finger. I don't know why. I'm very particular. I'm still using my very first round nose. This is my very first round nose that I ever had. It's got zebra on it. It's not expensive at all. But that's just who I am, I guess. You like what you like. Okay, so now I got this little guy here, and I'm going to take this. And I'm going to put it through here so it looks like a charm. And I'm going to add this here. Let's see. Do I want that? I'm going to add it onto this one. I don't know if I want to use one or two. No, one is fine. No, I want to use two. Well, no, I want to use two. Hold on. Could have used a little one for that, I guess. But whatever. Oh, here, I'll use a decorative one. Oh, what is this? What is this drama? Come here, you. Okay, now this guy. And this guy also onto the same jump ring. Go. Ha. So now we have a little cluster of things that make it look like it's supposed to be like that, you see? It's like 1, 2, 3 little things. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Supposed to be cute. In the back. Alright. So now we gotta finish up down here. We got our strand on. And it's gonna be hanging like, I gotta zoom you out. Hey, we got 1 minute. It's gonna be hanging like this. I'm sorry this lighting is so bad. It's dark, I can't, it's raining, I don't know. It's fine. I'll take some photos. Okay, so these little strands right here, other fun things we could do is, I think I'm just gonna leave them on, honestly. Let me see. You wouldn't have to leave them on. These don't have glued ends, so it's kind of hard to like get it on there. Up a little further. Hit him with the brush glue. Might trim him down a little more. Maybe. Right here. That bead doesn't belong over here. That is a pink crystal. I did not use any pink crystals. Don't let me, I'm just doing security here. Gotta let that guy dry up a little bit. Interested. I have not been interested in crochet until today. It's kind of fun. Okay, so I'll let that dry for just a second, and then I'll zoom in so you guys can see the realdeal.com here. Yes, look at me, Rosanna. Aren't you proud? I have two. Well, I had two, and I threw one across it. Bead stoppers. You know, I like to just wing it. Put the safety back on this bad boy. You guys, highly recommend this. Whoever gave this to me is super awesome. It's very fun. Put that in there. Okay. I have 2 beads left. And now, here we are. Do I want to give that a trim? I'll give it a little trim. I gave it a little bit wonkiness here. All right, now these guys I'm going to kind of bend up a little bit. So when I'm wearing it, there we go. I think this, oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I think this is really cute. Okay, so here is the end result of everything, and then I'll try it on for you. What happens when you take it off and a little careless? You can see it on my YouTube video for tomorrow. Oh, were you being careless with your bead stoppers? We'll say that. Okay, so here we are. Hope all that glue's dry. It doesn't get in my hair. Oh, my earrings are in the way. It's backwards. I can't. It's backwards. It's always backwards in the monitor. I'm just like, what? What is this? This guy. So there we go. You could wear it in the middle, I guess, if you wanted. Oh, I love it. My earrings out of the way. It's very interesting. Yeah, it's a smash hit, I think. I like this. So, like, you know, I mean, like if I was just trying to get gravity involved. But like if you were just wearing this, I like this better than like one of those, just like the little nest, you know, just like one little nest, or like sometimes I wear them long, because this to me up here, you know, with my outfit, it's like, oh, here's like a little piece of art going on, instead of just like not. I don't know if that makes sense. I like it. I'm gonna keep it. I think it's cool. I could have painted my bird like Rosanna had suggested, but it's got all this here too on the side. Not this side. This side gives a little interestingness. It's not heavy. It's not pokey. I think it's good. It's smashing. I took it off to check the size and stopped one side. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah. So I like it. I think it turned out really cool. To me, it's like you know when you see jewelry pieces and you can tell that they were like handmade. It's like but like in a good way. I don't know what I'm trying to explain. Like kind of primitive, but in a good way. Like you can tell like it's like artisan made, you know what I mean? Like I don't know if that makes sense. But that's kind of how I feel about this. Like, you can tell, like, it was made by a person and not, like, by a machine, is what I'm trying to say. And I like that. I think it's very cool. Dropped it. Alright guys, well, 3 days and 7 minutes later, here we are with our bird necklace. I hope you've all had a wonderful time. Where's my book? Oh, I forgot my book downstairs. I was gonna show you the thing, the before and after, but I can't because I left my book downstairs. It is very cool. Yeah, at the very least, all these techniques could be used in different ways, you know, like making your little nest or your little dangly bits or doing crochet. Like, all those things can be used on their own. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday. Oh yeah, this is the one I was wearing. This one says grit. I love the word grit. Also, me and Jefferson's show is True Grit. And so, I made this a long time ago. It is very springy. Yes, it's very springy. So, I hope you'll have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'm hoping to go to the bead store tomorrow, given the weather situation, if it's not icy. So that's the only thing I'm worried about, because it's supposed to rain all day and then snow, so it might be icy tomorrow, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But I'm hoping to go tomorrow. Alright guys, well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, and I don't have anything else to report except for I will see you tomorrow.